Hey, shalom everyone, this is Kris Shoemaker, also known as Yehudah ben Shomeyr, and welcome to the Daily Drash. Today's Daily Drash is taken from Psalm 66, and I'm going to be starting with verse 16. And I'm going to be reading from the Jerusalem Bible. It says, "Come and listen, all you who fear God, why I tell you of what he has done for me. When I uttered my cry to him, and high praise was on my tongue, had I been guilty in my heart, the Lord would never have heard me. But God not only heard me, he listened to my prayer. Blessed be God, who neither ignored my prayer nor deprived me of his love." Growing up in church, one of my favorite types of services was a praise and testimony service where the pastor would just open up the floor to anybody who would like to share a testimony. That's just kind of fancy religious speak for that somebody could get up and tell the church and tell the congregation what God has done for them, something amazing that God has done in their life, or some prayer that God has answered. And I would absolutely love listening to the stories that people told of how God answered one or several of their prayers, or some amazing thing that God has done in their life. And you don't see that much these days, because we have these modern praise and worship services and these big mega churches. And, unless you're from a small town and kind of have a small home group, you really don't experience these praise and testimony services that much anymore. But I used to love them because they would give me so much inspiration, hope, and I would think, wow, if God worked in their life in that sort of way, maybe God will work in my life in that way. Or it's amazing how God is so intimate and personal with each and every single person and individual. And I just love these testimony stories. And this psalm is encouraging people to tell others to not keep silent about the awesome, great things that God has done for you, or the prayers he's answered, or the things that he's done in your life. Because, word of mouth and personal testimony is one of the greatest advertisements that ever could be. It's one thing if you see a commercial on TV and say, oh, this is a great product, get this. But it's a totally different thing if you personally know someone who has bought the product and has proven the product and say, yeah, this product, it's everything they claim it to be. It works great. I love it. I couldn't live without it. I'd buy another one if I could. I'd tell all my family and friends to buy it. And if you have a personal friend who is endorsing this product because they love it so well, you're like, oh, wow, well, the commercial didn't really do all that much for me, but my friend said it's a great thing, so maybe I should try it. And you end up buying the product because of this person's testimonial, this person's word of mouth. And, that's the same with evangelizing and witnessing. A lot of people want to pass out a tract. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people may say, hey, read this book, or listen to this podcast, or this radio preacher, or this TV evangelist, or, come to church with me, or come to this special concert with me, or special meeting with me, as a way to witness and as a way to bring people to the Lord and share the gospel with them. That's great. That's all fine and good. But nothing is as effective as when you personally share with another person what God has done in your life, how he saved your soul, how he delivered you from sin, how he's answered your prayers. Because when it comes from a person that they know intimately or know closely, it means a whole lot more than coming from some bigwig evangelist or some unknown person, that's speaking or teaching, or somebody that they've never met or known personally before. So I encourage you, share your testimony, share with others, with believers and non-believers, what the Lord has done for you and the prayers that he's answered in your life, and just the great things he's done, because that's one of the best ways to evangelize. As I've heard it said growing up, sometimes you are the only Bible that people will ever read. Hey, thanks for listening. Go out there and have a great day. Shalom and Shavuot Tov. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press the like button, as well as the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and the notification bell that'll let you know every time I make a new video. And don't forget to share this with a friend. Also, visit our website at abrahamsdescendants.com. Thanks. Shalom. Thanks for watching. Stay connected by subscribing to our other social media accounts and visiting our website at abrahamsdescendants.com. abrahamsdescendants.com, getting back to the first century in a 21st century way.